Hello guys, how's it going? My name is Dal. And in this week's build of the Dragonflight beta, we have seen a ton of exciting new class updates, as well as major class improvements planned for future builds. This recent build brought us major talent overhaul for the tank spec of Vengeance Demon Hunter. This includes their Dragonflight talent tree with new ways to augment your playstyle. We also have new updates for Death Knights, as well as new group utility for classes like Evoker and Paladin to bring into endgame content. We also got major improvements coming to Druids, Feral, and Resto, as well as enhancement Shaman and Hunters in a future Dragonflight build. So in today's video, I wanted to dive into the recent class changes, as well as some of the upcoming announcements planned in a future build of the Dragonflight beta. But right before we get into this class update video, most of you guys watching these videos are still not subscribed. However, the more of you remind, the more of you do. So let's keep it going. Subscribe to the channel as well as hit the bell if you're watching these videos anyway, especially if you want to catch regular updates to classes and content, as well as regular coverage of the next World of Warcraft expansion of Dragonflight. This week we get a preview of the Vengeance Demon Hunter talent trees. Demon Hunters have several gameplay options that help either highlight their offensive and defensive capabilities. Demon Hunters can hone in the Frailty trait to empower all of their abilities. Frailty can also weaken all enemy targets, making them less deadly and you more survivable, which leans heavily into a soul cleave focused playstyle. Frailty causes you to deal more damage to the enemy target, getting even more self-healing in the process. And Frailty can also gain multiple applications, which can overlap onto your target, which highlights the importance of resource management. Vengeance Demon Hunters also regain their Legion artifact weapon ability, Soul Carver. Every minute lets you carve out fire damage into your foes, shattering their souls, which has multiple gameplay synergies between soul builds and fire-focused playstyles. In this build, Fell Devastation gains even more power, as well as extra bonus defensive healing bonuses, as well as less randomness when it comes to cooldown reduction to give back more control to your gameplay choices. Finally, empower all fire damage with Burning Blood, gaining both defensive and offensive fire-focused bonuses, with the endgame capstone traits emphasizing fiery brand playstyle focus. Vengeance Demon Hunters also greatly benefit from the basic class talent trees, with defensives like Blur and group utilities of Darkness, allowing for a much greater customization options in this early build of the Dragonflight beta. However, this is just the first iteration of the tank Demon Hunter talents, and there's a good chance that this spec will go through a variety of changes before the final release. It's a great idea to give feedback early and often, so let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. What are your thoughts about the updates Vengeance Demon Hunters are seeing in their very first beta build? We also saw changes to the class of Death Knight, with Blood DKs gaining new talent options and gameplay opportunities in this recent build. The Blood DK disease of Blood Plague becomes a lot more valuable in this recent update, providing a much greater defensive and offensive synergy bonuses. But this build does reduce some of the defensive value of rune weapon focused playstyles. Besides Blood, Unholy Death Knights also have received a few talent changes, which primarily consist of nerfs due to the fact that this spec has been largely overperforming. The new class of Evoker has gained even more group utility. And just like Shamans, Hunters, and Mages, Evokers can now apply a Bloodlust style effect to their entire raid or party. It's very clear to see that Blizzard is trying to make sure that the new class has a place in all forms of endgame content, and this recent addition to the Evoker utility will definitely make it much more considered when signing up for groups. This week, the class of Paladin also has gained even more group utility. The class of Paladin has gained a new spell of Intercession. Intercession is the Paladin's battle res effect, similar to Warlocks, Druids, and Death Knights. Like every other battle res spell, Intercession will bring an ally back from the dead, with 60% health and 20% mana usable during combat. For Retribution and Holy, the spell will have a short cast time. However, it becomes instant cast for Protection Warriors, which makes it a little bit more convenient when trying to res an ally from the dead during the heat of combat. However, for Prop Paladins, it will also cost 3 Holy Power, which means you'll need to pull some resources before helping an ally get back into the fray. And besides this update, most Paladin specs are seeing very minor changes, with Protection Paladins likely to receive even more talent adjustments over the next few weeks. This week, the class of Druid didn't get a whole lot of updates. However, Blizzard has announced in a blue post that Restoration and Feral are likely to see massive updates in a future build. Feral Druids are gonna see their talent trees standardized a little, which should offer them more control over how they build their character. Part of this update also reinforces bleed-focused gameplay options, as well as new capabilities like the ability of Ferocious Bite, able to cleave multiple targets. Restoration Druids will also see quite a bit of changes with their talent trees, with the goal of creating more build diversity instead of all their playstyles feeling kind of samey. There's going to be even more emphasis on a stat of Mastery, as well as more changes to the overall talent layout. The class of Hunter is also set to receive some small adjustments going forward. This set of upcoming changes, however, primarily deals with optimizing the class talents while making certain talent nodes a little bit cheaper to pick up. And the spec of Enhancement Shaman will also be seeing some major future updates. Like every other class, Shaman talents are being adjusted to create for more build diversity. The talent of Elemental Wolves is going to be more interesting in the next future build, where Frost, Fire, and Storm empowered Feral Spirits will now cause the target to take more damage from similar elements. The talent of Alpha Wolf is also being adjusted, causing Feral Spirits to frenzy on nearby enemies whenever you cast Crash Lightning or Chain Lightning, which will overall strongly benefit towards the Shaman's AoE potential. And for now, that's going to be all of the recent class updates that have been added in this recent build, or some of the updates coming to some of our favorite playstyles in the future Dragonflight beta update. I want to thank you all so much for watching this video, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. What do you think about the new Demon Hunter talent trees? And what are your thoughts about the new group utilities added to Evokers and Paladins in this recent update? And what other changes would you like to see in the future update for Feral Druids, Restoration Druids, Enhancement Shamans, and Hunters? Let me know all your thoughts in the comments below. As per always, if you guys enjoyed this video or found it informative, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. I would very much appreciate it. And as always, in the description of every single video and a live stream, we have a link to our Discord community channel. Probably the best place to reach out to me directly in case you want to let me know what you thought about this video update or discuss these recent class changes with the rest of the channel community. Join our Discord to become part of the community. But otherwise, thank you all so much for watching. I do hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and as always, I'll see all of you guys in another video.